What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. It's your boy Jay RKK World. It's been a while since we last recorded a video. I've been sick for the past, honestly, you could say like a week and a half, honestly. Got the COVID vaccine. Shit had me, it didn't have me messed up, but like, it kind of did affect me in a little bit, you know. I had a stuffy nose and then I would be like every second. So right now I'm feeling better right now, but today we got a new video for you guys, and what we're doing, as you can see, we got Aaron Rodgers, Vic Fangio, and that's what we're doing. Aaron Rodgers on the Denver Broncos. We're gonna see how well he performs, as this is a what if scenario if Aaron Rodgers got traded to the Broncos, considering that they're still on the holdout right now, and there's a chance that, you know, if he holds out past all of July, they could trade him to the team. Most likely would be the Broncos. And yeah, but right now we're obviously fast forwarding in the future, and we're seeing what it looks like with Aaron Rodgers on here. So I mean, the offense, he's got some receivers. He's got an okay offensive line, honestly. Not the best, but good tight ends. I mean, it's an okay offense that could really go a long way. So this team isn't too bad. You got rookie Jerry Jeudy as well, and in the defense has some players. Got Von Miller back, Bradley Chubb. D-line is okay, not the best. But corners, they did bump up their corners. They have a great, honestly, they have a good secondary, probably the best secondary, because they have Kyle Fuller, Bryce Callahan, Ronald Darby, and they drafted Patrick Surtain, and they have Michael Ojemudia. So that's pretty solid if you ask me. But considering that Aaron Rodgers will go to a team and he have more of a say, this would be a new team for him. But since he would have more of a say, realistically, I could see Aaron Rodgers doing like the what's it called? The treatment like the Brady, like whoever he wants, he goes after it. So since Aaron Rodgers would go to a team that he would get to have a say, he would be like, okay, like we need to bump up the offensive line, we need to get up the defense. He gets signed someone like Sheldon Richardson. Boom, sign him to the team to help out the defense, right? And then he'd want an offensive line that would work out in his favor. So Mitchell Schwartz obviously wouldn't be the ideal person to get here, but they would sign someone maybe like Morgan Moses. They signed him to better pass protect for Aaron Rodgers, and then they sign those players just to help out. The defense goes to an 85, offense is still an 80, but we did bump up with the right tackle. So I feel like that's something realistically that Aaron Rodgers would do, like considering that he would have more control of the team. So this is what the team looks like. I honestly expect these guys to make the playoffs, go head to head. We're playing Mahomes twice during the season, so that's been pretty interesting to see. So let's send to the regular season first. I might fix up the depth chart a little bit. We have an 81 offense now, an 85 defense. These are all the guys that made the team. Bobby Massey didn't make the team, apparently. That's very interesting. Offense looks pretty great, though. Defense looks pretty solid as well, too. And dude, the secondary is insane. The secondary is definitely insane. But what I want to do is fix up the depth chart for the receiver position for sure. Aaron Rodgers is captain. Running backs are pretty good. Fullback, I don't really care for that. I definitely want Jerry Jeudy to be the number 2. Tim Patrick to be there. Yeah, this is exactly how I want it to be. Tight ends is fine. Just have Noah Fant. Offensive line is fine too. They got rid of Bobby Massey from the looks of it. Draymond Jones is the guy here at left end. Shelby Harris is the guy at right end. D tackle Sheldon Richardson, someone they signed just to help out. Captain Von Miller. Middle linebackers are straight. Bradley Chubb is straight too. Cornerbacks, pretty deep squad if you ask me, but I like that. And then strong safety, there's in the backup strong safety, but Ronald Darby would move over if need be. So that's the team that Aaron Rodgers is going with. So let's see if let's set a season goal. Let's set a season goal for Aaron Rodgers. 4 wins, that's very low. Let's say make the playoffs. Our chance of getting fired is medium. So we just gotta make the playoffs with this team. And yeah. So let's send to the midseason first and see how well we're doing. We're on a bye. So we're 6-1. Aaron Rodgers and his team is 6-1. We have players to upgrade, of course. Wow. Okay, so we're 6-1. I'm gonna make a scout automatically, but we're 6-1, 81 offense, 87 defense. Wow. Raiders are number 1 in our division. We're number 2. Chiefs are 5-3. So we have a tough division. Our offense is 14th in the NFL, and our defense is 5th because Vic Fangio is the defensive-minded coach. Aaron Rodgers has 17 touchdowns, 6 picks, 110 passer rating. Melvin Gordon's doing all right rushing the ball. Same with Javonte Williams. We got good stuff going on with our receivers. Pretty happy with. Von Miller has 4 sacks. We got a lot. Look, we got a lot of interceptions. 4 for Kyle Fuller, 2 for Kareem Jackson, 2 for Bryce Callahan, 1 for Josie Jewell. So that's looking pretty nice. We're gonna. All right, so we're currently we're 6-1 standings. Jaguars are 6-1 as well, so they're the #1 seed. Eagles are 6-2. Raiders are 6-1. Broncos are 6-1. See how the Packers are doing since we traded Teddy B over there. So they're 3-4 with Teddy B leading the way. So far we're looking really good. So I'm gonna sim to the end of the season and see how well we finish. So we beat the Raiders. So it looks like we got a first round bye. We ended up going 15-1. Holy crap! We ended up going 15-1 with Aaron Rodgers on the Broncos. That's crazy. Playoff bracket. We're the #1 seed. Chiefs are the 5th seed. Colts are the 7th. Browns are the 2nd. Titans are the 3rd. Bills are the 4th. Jaguars are the 6th. Packers made the playoffs too, and the Buccaneers are the 1st seed. Wow, that's crazy. So we only took 1 L this season, which is amazing to me. Let's see what that 1 L was. It was against the Buccaneers, the 1st seed in the other team. Damn, that's crazy. But we went 15-1. We only took 1 L. We scraped our division. That's great to see. Our offense was 1st in the NFL. That's crazy. And our defense was 3rd. So Aaron Rodgers, 107.8 passer rating, 36 touchdowns, 11 picks. Melvin Gordon had 1,000 yards rushing, 5 TDs. Javonte Williams, the rookie, had 13 touchdowns backing him up, along with 602 rushing yards. Jerry Jeudy had 1,100 yards, 7 TDs. Cortland Sutton had 1,100 yards, 8 TDs. Noah Fant had 700 yards, 7 TDs. Tim Patrick had 500 yards, 4 TDs. And then defense, wow. So Von Miller had 9 sacks and a pick. Draymond Jones had 6 sacks. Bradley Chubb had 4.5. Shelby Harris had 3. So low sack production, but we got a lot of interceptions. Look, Kyle Fuller had 8 picks. Kareem Jackson had 4. Bryce Killen had 3. Josie Jewell had 2. Justin Simmons had 2. Von Miller had 1. Ronald Darby had 1. So basically, our team went off this year. Our team went off. We went 15-1. Aaron Rodgers hasn't had a 15-1 for forever. Buccaneers went 12-4. So we had the best seed in all over the NFL. And then the Buccaneers, the only team that beat us, went 12-4. I saw that the Packers made the playoffs, so I'm actually very interested to see how that went. Raiders didn't make it, considering they went 9-7. Oh wait, did they make it? No, they didn't make the playoffs, considering they went 9-7. But I want to see the Packers on how they made it. You know, I mean, the Packers aren't a bad team, obviously, but I want to see what Teddy B did to lead them to the 7th seed. 29 touchdowns, 9 picks. Okay, 96.5 passer rating. Aaron Jones had 1,000 yards, 12 TDs. Okay. A.J. Dillon did this thing backing him up with 450 yards, 5 TDs. Pretty solid. Devontae Adams didn't amass 1,000 yards, so that's something to think about. Defense, Jair had 4 picks. Rashawn Gary had 8.5 sacks, so he went off. Kenny Clark had 7 sacks, but the Smith Bros did nothing. And interceptions just went to Jair. So that's very interesting to see. But we went 15-1 with Aaron Rodgers on the on the Broncos. So let's see who we first play. We played the Jaguars, who went 10-6. Chiefs won their divisional. They beat the Bills 21-0. And Browns beat the Colts 35-14. And apparently the Jaguars beat the Titans. So that's why we're playing the Jaguars. So the Titans obviously have Julio on there. So I want to see really quick what happened with that. Ryan Tannehill threw 46 touchdowns and 16 picks, 107.4 passer rating. Derrick Henry had 1,200 yards, 8 TDs. Josh Reynolds had 16 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. That's crazy. Julio had 957 yards, 7 TDs. Anthony Ferkser had 10 TDs, 919 yards as a tight end. A.J. Brown had 746 yards, 6 TDs. Even Derrick Henry got in on the action. That's crazy to me. It's actually really nice to see. They signed Geno Atkins, so that's pretty nice. But they didn't do too much in the playoffs, as they did lose to the Jaguars, who also have Trevor Lawrence. So let's see their team really quick. We're going to have home advantage throughout the playoffs. So Trevor Lawrence had 33 touchdowns, 10 picks. James Robinson had a good year rushing the ball. Receivers aren't too crazy. Defense, Melvin Ingram signed with them and had 14.5 sacks, so that's pretty nice. And they got a good amount of defenders. So this is going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. Let's see how we perform again. So we ended up beating them 29-10, and we're in the conference championship as the Chiefs beat the Browns 37-31. Buccaneers beat the Packers, so the Packers got eliminated in divisional, but we are on to the conference championship, as are the Buccaneers and the Niners. So we're going to upgrade our players. We have home advantage again. We didn't lose at all to the Chiefs throughout the year, so let's see how that game went actually in the divisional before we go on to the conference championship. So Packers ended up losing to the Buccaneers. Teddy B ended up getting sacked 5 times, got murked. But let's see how the Chiefs and Browns, there was a battle from the looks of it. Mahomes and Baker were just throwing TDs, but looks like the Chiefs came away with it. But us, on the other hand, as the Broncos, we ended up beating them 29-10. So Aaron Rodgers threw 1 touchdown, got sacked 4 times though. But Trevor Lawrence threw a pick and got sacked twice. Javonte Williams did great rushing the ball. That's pretty nice to see. Jared Judy 8, of course. All of our receivers 8. So our corners probably locked down. Taven Bryan, Josh Allen. These guys killed us with the sacks, but we ended up winning the game 29-10. So that doesn't doesn't matter. We still took the dub at the end of the day. So now we're facing Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. Let's see if we can do this. We ended up losing 21-7 against the Chiefs. That's crazy considering we didn't lose to them once all year, but we ended up losing 21-7 against them. The 5th seeded Chiefs beat us, as the 6th seeded Niners beat the Buccaneers. Wow, that's crazy. So look at the Pro Bowl roster. Of course, Aaron Rodgers made it. Receivers, Cortland Sutton, Jared Judy made it. None of our tight ends did. Offensive line, Garrett Bowles. That's just about it. And then defense, Von Miller. That's good to see. Kyle Fuller made it. Kareem Jackson made it. Brandon McManus. That's pretty nice. So we had a good amount of Pro Bowlers. We ended up losing the conference championship because, you know, Aaron Rodgers, he can never win in the conference championship for some reason. He can never win in the conference championship. But we ended up losing to the Chiefs 7-21. Wow, we got killed. Aaron Rodgers threw a pick, only had 122 passing yards, while Mahomes 8. And we were home too. Wow. So we got no sacks. The Broncos had a lot of tackles for losses, but we just couldn't do anything. All right, that's just simulation, honestly. If I really look at it, that's really simulation, because there's no way that we had the #1 offense and the Chiefs clamped us. That's just simulation. Let's keep it a buck. It's simulation right there. Let's see how the Buccaneers lost to the Niners. Jimmy G threw 2 touchdowns and didn't get sacked once. Brady threw 4, but got sacked 3 times. They're rushing. Nothing too crazy. Mike Evans 8. Nick Bosa, D Ford, and Dre Greenlaw all had a sack. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so I think simulation just hold the Broncos, hold Aaron Rodgers. I think realistically, if Aaron Rodgers and the Broncos went 15-1 and we're cruising, I don't think they would lose to the Chiefs. But let's see who wins the Super Bowl, as it's the Super Bowl rematch between the Chiefs and the Niners from the year before, prior. And review yearly awards. Ryan Tannehill definitely should get MVP. But let's advance to the Super Bowl. The Niners ended up beating the Chiefs. Nick Bosa won Super Bowl MVP. Ryan Tannehill won MVP. Vic Fangio won Coach of the Year. Jalen Hurts won Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to Isaiah Simmons. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Jalen Hurts. And Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Isaiah Simmons. Crazy. But, yeah, so with this simulation, we see that if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Broncos with all these changes made, Aaron Rodgers takes the team to the playoffs. They go 15-1. And they have the #1 offense and the #3 defense, but they end up losing to the Chiefs in the conference championship. So that's something. But Aaron Rodgers gives a big plus to this team, as Jerry Jeudy is amazing, Melvin Gordon. The running backs are good. Receivers are doing great. And, like, making those moves helps the team out heavily. So it's very interesting to see what the Packers will do with Aaron Rodgers, but we'll just have to see. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what other teams you want to see me rebuild, or any other what if videos you want me to do. Just let me know. And without further ado, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. And remember, you gotta be a fiend to succeed. Peace.